Hello Scorpio, welcome to my weekly tarot love channel. I am the Tarot Muse and I have got all of your cards shuffled here and laid out so that we can just dive in without wasting any time. And so while I'm busy picking the cards for your spread, I have an announcement to make. I have created a series of how to interpret the tarot cards. If you're interested in learning the meaning and the symbolism behind each of the cards. And all you need to do is click on this link over here, which will take you to one of my playlists, of which there are many. And I also encourage you, please, to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can keep receiving updates as they come through, as I'll constantly be updating you information. Right, so what do we have here? In the present moment, for you, we have the Independence card, financial independence, and it's crossed by the card of deception, the Seven of Swords. Then in the past we have the Judgment card, which is about stepping into a higher place with something. In the future we have the Empress card, which is the card of contentment and sensuality. What is conscious for you right now is a relationship and also possibly public success. What is not conscious for you right now is some situation or new financial opportunity that you're not aware of. So when I ask where you are at, I get the Queen of Cups, which is what you are. You rule by cups, you rule by water, Scorpio. When I ask where the other person is at, I get the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. When I ask where the relationship is at, I get the loss card, the walking away, betrayal, something coming to an end. And then for the outcome, I have the Nine of Wands, which is a card of endurance. It's about having endured some kind of struggle or battle, still standing, but the defenses are up and you're ready for the next hit. So now that we have a layout, let's go deeper and find out. So coming back to the center, the present moment, we have the Independence card, the Nine of Pentacles, and it's around financial independence, but also just a really good place of contentment and financial independence. And there's conflict for you right now with regards to this financial independence. There's conflict around a situation involving a person, a Knight of Swords, someone who charges in without thinking things through. They're ruled by air, so logical, rational, practical, pragmatic, logical, rational. They operate through the mind, but in this case they're a little bit younger than, for instance, the King of Swords. So they're quite impulsive and rash with their opinions and how they communicate. And there's conflict busy happening with this person, and it has to do with teamwork, working together as a team. So I'd imagine it's affecting your sense of independence and also your financial well-being and feeling good about yourself. So it could also relate to the pressure in the workforce at the moment. It doesn't have to be one specific person. It could be the environment that you're in right now, which feels very rushed and opinionated, and there's a struggle to it. It's not smooth and flowing, and it creates a tension and conflict around the teamwork. Crossing that Nine of Pentacles, the card of financial independence, we have the Deception card, the Seven of Swords. So let's get 3 cards to find out what that's about. Yeah, taking a stand. Okay, so we have with regards to deception, okay, it's possibly to do with, so the deception could be to do with how it is that you're fooling yourself around happiness or something that you're wanting to create in your life. And yeah, I'm getting a person coming through here, so it could be you, but it's a King of Cups, so it's someone sensitive, so Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancerian. And the Justice card is coming up with regards to this person, and there's something there that's being managed, and it's to do with the happiness and wanting to keep maintaining the happiness, but it appears like it could be a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, it's to do with a relationship, and so So the question could be, is there a possibility that somehow you're not being honest with yourself about the situation? Are you not possibly being real with yourself about the situation? Or alternatively, it could indicate that you're needing to persevere with creating the happiness. And so the deception card could talk about how it is that you're starting to doubt this potential. So in the past, we have the judgment card, which talks about stepping into a higher place. And it's saying, with regards to the structure and the tradition of what is this about? Of your life, really. A new beginnings that you may be trying to create. It's talking about a burden that you're carrying, which is very unhealthy. So perhaps there's an attempt to create some sort of stability or structure within your life. There's an attempt at it, but there's still a burden that you're carrying around a situation that is not good for you. And it's talking, there was the need to step into a higher place with this. By stepping into a higher place, it means something needs to shift, something needs to evolve, something is not working. How can you take responsibility? Where is the relationship at? Where are you at consciously right now? So the relationship, like on the work of the relationship with, okay, so I have a King of Wands over here. It's a fire sign. And with regards to the relationship, there's a lot of intellectual interaction between you and this person around possibly travel, so, and working towards possibly reuniting or coming back together again. This is one possibility. So maybe there's the possibility that there's a separation between you. So with regards to the relationship, putting energy and curiosity and interest into working towards, so there's a loss that's happening around the passion of the relationship as a result of it. So there's a possibility that because of this, there's some kind of separation happening between the two of you. That maybe it's creating a loss in the passion of the relationship. So what is unconscious for you right now? I've got and this is what will be coming into your field of awareness. And so what is this card about over here? What is this card about over here? Yeah, so coming into balance, the changes that are required in the relationship, or the changes that are starting to happen within the relationship, there's a paradigm shift that's needed around it regarding some kind of loss that's happening. Something is crumbling, some kind of illusion is busy dissolving to do with the relationship. It's kind of starting to happen, and it's needing your balance, it's needing your awareness. So I have the Queen of Cups over here for you. You rule Cups once again. You rule the realm of emotions, and let's just see what's coming up for you. So there's some kind of stability that's starting to happen for you around your happiness. You're digging inwards and finding your inner strength, and there's a surrender that's starting to happen around the stress and the anxiety that it is that you're feeling. I also just want to mention that this card comes up in the Love Oracle. Worries and frustrations shall soon be over. The source of trouble will be removed. The next cycle in life will be much happier. Stay away from people that do not contribute any positive value to your life. Okay. I'm also seeing here that it's about stepping into a higher place with the confusion around the burden that you're managing around happiness, because what it's doing, there's a loss around it, and it's asking for some kind of retreat to reflect on that. And by loss, it means possibly things are not happening as you want them to. which could be creating confusion for you. I also have, in the Osho spread over here, I've got, in the center, I've got the card of isolation. And it's about allowing yourself to mourn, allowing yourself to feel your sadness and your tears, possibly around this situation, to let the tears flow, to connect to the pain and the sadness of everything that you've been carrying up until now, Scorpio, just to let it out. Because it's been intense and it's building in intensity, and there's something that wants to complete, but it needs your emotional release. You are a water sign. These emotions need to flow in a healthy way. And what is suggested here is source. The source, and the source is about not soy sauce or tomato sauce, but connecting to source, as in Allah, Buddha, God, Jesus, Mother Earth, Goddess, whatever that means to you, meditation, yoga, but connecting to you again and connecting to some kind of grounding so that there's a release that can happen. Because you're quite close to something, some kind of chapter closing in a good way. There's big lessons wanting to integrate for you right now. Yeah, there's a lot of obstacles around a journey, and it feels like the deception card is coming up again around these obstacles for travel. And it's possibly both of you are not on the same page anymore. I am feeling that there is a possibility that this may start becoming a burden for the other person. And even though you're trying to hold or maintain the happiness, the other person something is starting to wane, possibly. Let's see where the other person is at, because I've got the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign again, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And yeah, with regards to the passion and the new creative beginnings, they're starting to move away from what is no longer working for them, and they're also going through some kind of a loss. They're going through a loss as well. And it's around the exchange. Something about the give and take. Maybe it's long distance, it's not working. It's too much. It's too much of a struggle. Where is the relationship at? And I've got the last card again, the walking away. And new emotional beginnings, taking charge of new emotional beginnings for yourself by looking in the opposite direction, looking forward. Because again, I'm seeing obstacles around travel that are creating deception within the relationship, within the connection. And it looks like there's some kind of walking away that's starting to or needing to happen. With regards to the outcome card, I have got the so the outcome is now saying something different. It's talking about emotional fulfillment and happiness and abundance. And I think what it's trying to say is, because the card that we have here is the Nine of Wands, and this is all about this hardship and this struggle that you've been enduring for some time now. And it's making you weary and tired, and it's got the defenses up a little bit. And then what we have, and it's all for the sake of happiness and emotional abundance, and something that you're holding very dear about what you may have experienced previously, but it's talking about moving away from that, okay, because something is not working. So moving away from something with regards to that. So the outcome, I have the Empress card over here. Sorry, the future, I have the Empress card. And with regards to the world, so we have the World card coming up. So this can refer to actual your contentment and your feelings around the world and wanting to go somewhere in the world, or it can refer to something completing. We've got the High Priestess card on top of that. So that can either talk about this being a mystery, what the outcome is going to be, or it can talk about you intuitively know that there's some kind of completion coming. I don't think you are aware of this yet, Scorpio, but this is in the future, the completion card. And then I have the completion card here in the Osho reading under the unconscious. So it's not conscious for you yet that something is completing. And I guess now that I'm mentioning this, it's bringing it into your field of awareness. It's asking for you to review everything that has happened and make new decisions moving forward, where you can experience some kind of detachment around the struggle and the loss and the confusion, where you can find a way to connect back to self-love, because you have yourself after all, and realize that this relationship or this love, as it currently stands, is over, because I've got the death card on top of that. So there's some kind of detachment needed, some kind of emotional disconnection, and perhaps not detachment from the emotions, because what's coming up here is the need to cry, literally, to really meet the sadness around it, because you've tried so hard. It's been an intense journey, but there's some kind of acceptance that's needing to happen as well. And that's the Queen of Swords. That's about the letting go, the mental acceptance of what is going on. So, thank you for watching. I hope that shed some light. If you are interested, I do tarot readings, which I combine with astrology for you and the other person. It goes very deep. It gets to the heart of the matter. And again, please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed my content and you're still here watching. So thank you. Bye for now.